Good morning, everybody. I hope you're doing well. We are live. It's another wonderful day here in Korea. And I figured I would do a stream. I just got done talking with Father Stephen DeYoung and Alex Soren on his live stream. And I had to get going. I had to go and do this. Otherwise, I would have sat there all night. And we all know what would happen once Alex and Father Stephen get on a roll 3 hours later. And then before I know it, my wife is home. And then she's enraged because I didn't deliver the thing I was supposed to deliver. So we are heading up to the old apartment, or I shouldn't say up. I don't even know if it's north or south. I think it's south, actually. We are heading slightly south to the new apartment, and we'll see how it goes. The Father Stephen is really good to talk to, because when you have ideas and when you have certain concepts that you're understanding and you have certain theologies that you're beginning to kind of make sense of, and concepts and arguments even, he's really, really, really good at breaking down why the argument is either good or bad, or it has potential but needs refinement. He's really good at that. And that is something that you just don't see with a lot of Protestant apologists. I happen to like Leighton Flowers. I think Leighton Flowers is a nice guy. But open theism or provisionism is just a arbitrary attempt to recreate the wheel on a wheel. Good night. Zajin. Thank you. Appreciate it. Move is done, guys. We'll be doing a moving stream tomorrow, probably, where I show you guys around the house. But I am busy today because I still have to do some tiny little things. Like today, I have to clear out the old apartment because we have some people that are going to be coming in and taking a look at our current apartment. So we got some people that are going to be looking at our current apartment. By the way, I just did a video. I'm going to be posting a video, but it's kind of me just pointing out the fact that look at how blue that sky is. Look how blue that is. Absolutely gorgeous. Not a cloud in sight. And here's the thing, you don't get that in America as often as you used to, because it's full. The sky is always filled to the brim with these freaking chemtrails. And here in Korea, especially in the south of Seoul, I never see chemtrails, ever. Never. I never see it. I don't see random planes crisscrossing the sky that are leaving behind these trails. I just don't see it. Very rarely. I have seen it once or twice, but who knows what the hell that is, and who knows if it's like happening en masse. But I just never see it. Totally clear skies. It is definitely an amazing thing. Anyways, I don't want to get too bogged down on that, but I thought that was a interesting observation that I've noticed over the last, I don't know, couple years. Just another one, chalk up another win for the conspiracy guys that were saying these chemtrail clouds are not natural. And they really aren't. So, anyways, Father Stephen was fantastic today. As always, he's always great. He brings in a lot of insights to people. But I think really the thing that needs to be taken away the most, and this is the most thing, and let me take a little bit of credit for this, but just like the fact that English is such a bad theological language, and really it has some of the same issues that Latin has. Latin and English, well, first off, Latin, because Latin is not really widely understood and spoken in the same way that it used to be. Greek, even modern Greek, has issues between itself and ancient Greek, but at least it has the same foundational understandings, so people can still make sense of it, right? You can still make sense of ancient Greek with modern Greek, even if there's some differences in some modernity and some things that have changed. For the most part, the core like philosophy behind the language is still really good. And I would be willing to say that English is actually an inferior theological language, even compared to some Asian languages. I would be willing to bet that if you got the best scholars in the world for Orthodoxy, hello, Mac, how you doing? If you were to get the best scholarship in the world to assess Chinese, Japanese, Korean, etc., you would probably be able to produce a really, really robust theological understanding of some of these concepts compared to others. And that is something that is really interesting to me. It's really fascinating to me, this concept, this idea that theology, how influenced our theology is simply because of bad translations. I mean, even among the church fathers, a lot of Orthodox are stuck reading church fathers, using Protestant translators and theologians who did these translations. A lot of Orthodox material is not translated out of ancient Greek even, by the way. Byzantine Greek is another one to go to. Glory to God. Absolutely, glory to God. So it's really interesting to me that we see this kind of happen all the time, where in Isaiah, it pleased God to crush him, the prophecy of Christ, him crushing Christ. But then you read it in the Greek and it doesn't mean crush in the way that your average English person would even be able to understand that. And it's largely due to English simply not having the tool set at its disposal to really come to a robust, clear understanding of some of these concepts. And that's really the main issue is. That's really the crux of the problem. Look at that. When I was a kid, guys, I would have loved a playground like that. Even a small one near my house. We didn't have anything like that when I was growing up. The nearest playground I had was this metal monstrosity. Now, don't get me wrong, there's some charm to the metal monstrosity. There's some charm to it. But it's definitely not the same. It's definitely not the same as a lot of these other things. The community gardens right there. They're already getting started, guys. You can tell they're clearing out all the old weeds and all the debris from winter. The weather is absolutely gorgeous, guys. Absolutely gorgeous. See, things are starting to green. You can even see some green coming in here. A lot of green coming in. Some grass is already greening. Look at the bamboo. Believe it or not, this is a type of bamboo. It's a I don't even remember what it's called. It's like a bamboo grass, I think it's called. But it's like a type of bamboo. So So we got my daughter registered at her new school today. And then we got a couple packages. I gotta go, so you guys are gonna be following me. Should I learn Greek? I mean, if you're gonna, even modern Greek has issues to the ancient Greek, but you're at least Greek is gonna help you immensely. Even having like a basic command of some of the core terms often used will help you. But yeah. But people forget it's not as simple. Like, language is just not a very simple thing to translate. That's the biggest. Absolutely. Join the traditional Roman Catholic. You're absolutely correct. That means to become Orthodox Catholic, the true inheritors of Rome, the ones that maintain the faith. So absolutely, you should come home to Orthodoxy. Your own traditional Catholic, your own Catholic bishops, your own Pope has expressly said that we have valid sacraments. So come home to Orthodoxy. Come home to Orthodoxy. But that being said, we are definitely we're on the cusp, guys. We're on the cusp of seeing some major things happen. So that was a good stream from Father Stephen, though, with Alex. The only thing is that Alex he's a very easily distracted boy. I went to my first Orthodox Mass this Sunday. Mac, I hope that is. I hope that you're happy with that. I'm glad to hear it. God bless you. Glory to God. There's a seraphim selling me on Orthodox Church. I've not been to one yet. The best thing to do is always to come and see. It's always best to come and see. Experience the liturgy. Experience what we mean when we say these things. Because Orthodoxy fundamentally, you can study the theology every day. And you can be super heady about it. But at the end of the day, Orthodoxy is practice. It is practiced. It is something that is lived. Let's see, Russian church and schismatic Greek churches are not true. Well, first off, Orthodoxy is filled to the brim, has more than just two jurisdictions. I don't know why Roman Catholics seem to think that Russia and Greek are the only ones that are relevant. We have Alexandria, Antioch, Georgia, Serbia, Cyprus, Greek. And by the way, there's the EP and then there's the Greek church. They are technically not one church. And then we have the Romanian, the Bulgarian, the Japanese Orthodox Church, the Orthodox Church of America. All of them are jurisdictions. All of them are in communion. Even when there are disputes, the Orthodox Church of Jerusalem and Sinai. We can go on and on. So, please come to the Society of St. Pius the 10th. Is that the 10th? I have no interest in going to a micro sect that can't even properly submit to their modern Roman Catholic Church. Your modern Roman Catholic Church, the Novus Ordo Mass, Vatican II, and even Vatican I, but Vatican II overtly says that we have valid sacraments. It depends on what you're talking about. If you're talking about the schismatic Ukrainian, the Orthodox Church in Ukraine, sure, they are not a valid church. However, if you're talking about the UOC, yes, they are a autonomous church under the Moscow Patriarchate. However, there are some strained relations due to the war right now, so it's typically just a minor issue. like I said, these things get worked out with time. Things like this happen. But, yeah, I have no interest in joining an SSPX. And the biggest reason for that is because your own, you guys can't even submit to the Pope yourselves. You guys can't even do what you demand us to do. So why should I do that if you're not even willing to submit to your own modernist Pope? Your modernist Pope who says it's a sin against ecumenism to try and even convert us. Vatican II has never been acceptable. Okay, then why has the last four or five popes accepted it? Is this, if you're sedevacantist, I could at least understand, at least they're consistent and say that the see is vacant, but that doesn't seem to follow either. And sedevacantism brings all sorts of its own issues to the table, so I'm not sure exactly why. But we understand the importance of the papacy and the Church of Rome. We must pray for their conversion. We understand the importance of the papacy. I mean, that's just you making an idol out of the papacy. The papacy is no more important than the Patriarch of Antioch, or the Patriarch of Constantinople, or the Patriarch in Russia. All of these jurisdictions, I mean, there's nothing wrong with any of them, but if one of those jurisdictions were to fall away, and one of those bishops were to fall away, it would have no more bearing on me, the average Orthodox person, as anybody else. So I'm just not exactly sure what your argument is here. Like, you want me to submit to the Pope? Okay. What does that mean? What does that look like? How do I submit to something? How do I submit to something that is completely, that you're not willing to submit to yourself? You're not submitting to Vatican II. So what point is there? I don't understand. Burn all 3 of those banana calories. Yeah. And it's not just that. I had rice too. And rice is just carbs. I'm going to be doing a bunch of trash, guys. We're going to be sorting through trash today. So if you're interested in joining me, I mean, congratulations. If you have questions, you can ask questions. If you have comments, you can comment. If there's a story that you want my take on, you can ask my take. We're just chilling, guys. We're just chilling. So, oh, Lord have mercy. I'm tired already. This is exhausting. I'm already tired, and I haven't even started this process, guys. I'm already tired. Oh, Lord have mercy. I really don't want to do this right now. Okay. So we're starting off. Look at this, guys. There's the wife. There's me. 10 years ago. Can you believe it? 10 years ago. I need to bring that back to the new house. There's a couple things here I got to bring back. So, oh, Lord have mercy. Okay. There's so much stuff here. All right, let's get started. Something going on here. I think this is for baking some sort. So I think that's fine. We'll leave that. We'll keep this. We'll keep this as well. And we'll keep this towel. We're going to keep this as well. Toss. So much stuff to toss. And then I also have to get all of this stuff. So this is, got to get all of the pantry, all of that cleaning supplies, all the pasta. The pasta has got to come. That can come with us. Some dehydrated milk. This is why you guys it doesn't matter if you want to do it or not. Do yearly spring cleanings, because my goodness, the amount of stuff that you just coalesce in your home is insane. And we don't even have a big home. And there's so much junk that's collected. It's insane. I'm doing good. You're not gonna find much less boring stuff. But if there's anything that you guys want to talk about, feel free. All right. Just be homeless. I wish sometimes. I wish it was so easy just to abandon everything, but alas, you cannot just do that. Clean, gotta clean all day long. Cleaning never ends, guys. It's one of the most tedious things of owning a house, is just like the amount of stuff that you have to keep up with. It's just like, it's stupid amount of stuff that you gotta keep up with. It's just insane. Okay. More garbage. More garbage. So, we are cleaning, brother. We are cleaning. We are getting this house spickety spam. Let's see here. The reason why the old calendar is the best is because it allows you to participate in Thanksgiving without having to worry about the fast. I think there's some truth to that for the average American, for certain. For certain. There is truth to that 100%. All right. pokey balls. Look at that, guys. It's perfectly round. I have no idea what these are for. No idea what this is for. But it's perfectly round. All garbage. I know the wife likes this, so we'll keep this. You guys should have seen that. That was freaking crazy. See what you guys. There's good grief. Hate it. No reason for it to be this windy. Raining so hard in Japan, like snapped my umbrella. Bro is breaking everything. So true. Although all this stuff is just things that I'm tossing anyway, so I don't care about it. I think these all go with this. Ugh. Oh. So guys, it's been interesting. It's been an interesting couple days moving. It's been an interesting couple days moving, but we are making progress in the new place. Paper dollies. I don't know why my wife buys that stuff, guys. I don't know why she buys that stuff sometimes. Lock and leak. We'll keep this right here. We'll keep this right here. She has so much, and by the way, the amount of vitamins that I've just found stored away places is absolutely insane. I just told my wife, I'm like, why are we buying all these vitamins if you never use them? How did you get your wife into the church? My wife isn't in the church yet. She's open to it, but she's not like fully in it. She was open to me and my daughter coming into the church, which was really helpful. My wife is very, very open to Orthodoxy. She's very open to Christianity generally. And she grew up, she's nominally Christian, but, she's your typical Korean. There's a lot of syncretism. So, but yeah, she's a good woman. But yeah, no, the key is patience. Patience. Don't force it. It wasn't in the cards when you first got married. So you have to understand that from this person's point of view, this is not something that they bought into when they first got married to you. Now, does that mean they should be fighting you every step of the way? No, you should just be open and honest with them and say, hey, you need to trust me on this. And my wife, for example, trusted me, and she allowed our daughter to be baptized into the church. So it takes time. Yeah, my parents didn't really care all that much. I mean, they care, but they didn't care. Um, at the time, I wasn't really actively attending a church reasonably, so there wasn't really any pressure for me to get that. And so yeah, I wasn't Orthodox when I got married, so. Okay. Let's get. All right, that's a start. Kitchen's starting to look at least. Kitchen's starting to look a little bit better. Not sure if the wife wants this. We'll keep that though. Onion powder. This can go. This can go. Ugh. This. We almost got it, guys. We almost got it. Making progress, making progress. It's getting thrown here, guys. It's being thrown into the basket to be taken out and sorted. So you guys don't realize that we have to sort everything in Korea, so I'm just dumping it all into one big. We just dump it into one big thing. You're supposed to do this. So much crap, guys. You have no idea how much crap is up here. All right. So much stuff. Holy crap. Oh. So, yeah, Father Stephen DeYoung was fun. So was Alex. But it's one of those things where you guys we can't really be letting. It's actually an old chair. It's kind of busted. Oh, man. We can't be allowing these people to. I'm not buying furniture. Just get it. You know, here in Korea, I'll show you guys in a second here. In Korea, they just, any old furniture that you don't want, you just slap a sticker on it. It costs a certain amount of money, so each sticker is worth a certain amount of money. You slap it onto any like furniture you want to be disposed, and then after like 1 or 2 weeks, they come and pick up all the old furniture. So you'll see like sometimes piles of furniture just kind of building up on the side next to the recycling area. And I see a lot of people that just come and grab stuff. They'll just like be like, "Oh, dude, this is a nice chair. I'm grabbing it. Oh, this is a nice desk. I'm grabbing it." Things like that. So there are people that like you straight up. If you just walk through all of these neighborhoods, if you walk through all these neighborhoods and just have a truck, like a flatbed truck, you could just collect a bunch of old furniture. You could refurbish it and probably resell it on Facebook Marketplace or other places like that for like a killing. And I'm sure people do that. I've just never met any. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. All right. I'm tired, guys. I just want to like nap. Okay, let's take this. It's 1 a.m. Jeez. Yeah, you need to getting to liturgy is like really helpful for like just a lot of different reasons. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay. I can't believe that I got, like, there's so much shit that I just gotta throw away. It's just piles and piles of crap, guys. Just everywhere you look, there's something new that you have to grab and throw away. And the thing is, we have somebody coming to check out the house, this old house that we're leaving. We have somebody who might want to rent it this evening. And so I have to get all this shit done. Pardon my French, but I gotta get it all done within a certain amount of time. I mean, those little liturgy is liturgy. At the end of the day, you get it. You can online. You can get a English liturgical book, and you can follow along. So at the end of the day, just getting to liturgy, even if it's not 100% English speaking, is half the battle. And for all you know, you might meet somebody at the parish who does speak some English and can help you kind of adjust. And you'll be surprised also how much your language acquisition will increase by going to liturgy. Because liturgy, like, there's going to be consistency. You're going to build community. You're forced to use Japanese. So it's definitely worthwhile. It's definitely worthwhile to consider, at least. Okay. There we go. So I'll show you guys a little bit. I want to start a business. It's hard. Well, part of the thing is just doing it. Like, even if it's just part-time, just doing it, getting it off the ground, and start going after it. Build up your clientele, get going. Like, a lot of people start small businesses and thinking they need like a ton of funding. And yeah, there's some truth to that depending on the type of business. For a lot of people, the overhead nowadays is very small. The overhead is very, very small. Sometimes even just working for a small business so you can get your feet under you and then transitioning over to doing your own business in a place where that competition isn't strong. That stuff's important too. Like, location is half the battle, and then just like knowing your market and knowing what your competition is like, things like that. That's all important, and most people don't assess that. They just kind of they half-arse it. That's the problem. You can't half-arse it. You just gotta do the work. And yeah, that means you're gonna have long days where you have to do 20 different things, but you just gotta do it. So I'll show you guys the recycling area here in a second. I think I'm gonna do a I got it mixed up with the new apartment. The code to get in. Kept on typing the new apartment. So 90% of this is plastic, so I think I can get away with just dumping this whole thing into the plastic bin. Because I really don't care anymore. There's like one or two glass things, but I think I can just throw it in there. So we got our paper, and then inside the little cubby is the plastics and the two plastic things, and then we got our metals for recycling metals. Then we got our food composter. So we got these little machines over there those are food composters. So they compost all the your food and things like that. All right. Metal. Got a glass thing here. Got our lots of plastic. All right, guys. Yep, I'm off. I had to get over to the old house, and I had to start sorting through trashes. So yep, had to do that. Did you serve in Vietnam? How old do you think I am, brother? No. I was United States Air Force, but I was not a veteran of the Vietnam War. I need to get started with work stuff just now. My grandfather fought in Korea. Yeah, Korea's pretty brutal. So we got candles, old candles. Got to get over here. Alright, guys, we're done with the first load. Let's get. Better keep those candles for the holy light after Easter. I got plenty of candles, bro. You have no idea. I have a wife. You know how many candles we have at any given time in our house? Nicholai, the type of guy to turn himself in while playing GTA. I don't know. I've never played GTA. Never played it. Never played San Andreas. Never played 5. Never played any of those. So those were not my kind of games growing up. I played a lot of the stuff that my dad played. So my dad was into like EverQuest, StarCraft 2, Diablo. He was into, World of Warcraft when it first came out. He stopped playing after, like, Wrath of the Lich King. But, I wouldn't say stopped playing, but he kind of didn't play very much the later expansions. Warcraft 3. I play some FPSs occasionally when I have some time, but I don't have time to play a lot of games anymore. I am planning on it. I am planning on getting and playing Pantheon Rise of the Fallen. It's a new MMO. It's a new-ish MMO coming out. And they have a huge spring update coming out. Spring update. So when the spring update comes out, I'll probably be hopping on and playing that. Because Pantheon, I like the developer a lot. Joppa, he's one of the leads. They just got a huge amount of funding, and it isn't Kickstarter based. So they're funded with a small team. They have a team of 27, which is way more manageable than Ashes of Creation. Ashes of Creation. Yeah, I know that. Jimbus, I know, brother. It's just one of those things where I just haven't had time at all for like months. If it's not one thing happening, it's another thing. If it's not the holiday season and then everything else. But as soon as I wrap up some of this work, I should be good. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is my daughter's old room. We're going to start throwing out all this shit. She made, I forgot this. She painted, that's supposed to be the Theotokos with the halo, but she did this a while ago. And the 3 crosses in the background, Jesus and then the 2 thieves. Yeah. She did that a long time ago. I'll keep that one to the side because I don't know if she's going to want it or not. We'll keep those. Oh, my wife was laughing her ass off at this. So, look at here. This is my daughter. My wife bought this purse for my daughter. It was like one of her first purses. It was supposed to be like this cute little gift for my daughter. And, she got it from a cheap place. It was just like one of those street vendors, but she thought it was cute. And so it was like $5. But she's got the clicker. It's a nice little clicker button. But then you see the flap here has the same button style. It doesn't have an inserting. You can't click them together. You see that? Who designed this? What monster designed this? It doesn't click. So anyways, yeah, I don't know why my wife didn't realize it when she bought it. She'd like, did she even try to close it? And she's like, and I said, well, that was a waste of money. The amount of wasted money I've seen over the years, insane. And those all need to go away. All right. My daughter's silly idol stickers you collect. Idol stickers. Garbage. All right, those are gone. Garbage. I busted this, so that's garbage. Hey Nicholai, is Young Hoon Kim legit, or since you're Gil, Young Hoon? You mean the smartest guy in the world, the IQ guy? Is that who you're talking about? Yeah, IQ guy? I'm not in North Korea. I'm not in North Korea. I'm named after Saint Tsar Nicholas II. So Nicholai was my baptismal name. I don't understand a damn thing in English what he said. I said Saint Tsar Nicholas II was my patron saint. So I'm named after him. Oops. All right. Just a few more things, guys, in this room, and we'll be 90% of the way there. For some reason, my daughter has a rock. She has a rock in her collection of things. She wants this stuff. I'll keep it over here. Oh. So true. So true. You know, kids throw a lot. They throw a lot of stuff. This is gross. Oh my gosh. I hope the people that are coming here realize that this place is filthy from years of living in it. empty. Empty. Garbage. A charger. A fly swatter. Let's see if there's anything in my daughter's pouch here that she is forgetting before we throw it away. Oh, look at here. K-pop Demon Hunter stickers. I'm in so much trouble. Yeah. I mean, that's assuming she figures out that I even have a YouTube. I don't think she will. I don't think she's going to care enough. And I haven't really shown her on stream nor talked about her too much, actually, believe it or not. Though she will find out I threw out a lot of stuff. Eventually. Okay, this room is about 90% of the way there. All right, so I'm not sure if my wife wants us keeping this or not, so I'm just going to put this in the corner. So we'll show you guys the room now. That is the stuff we're throwing away. That's the stuff we're keeping. That is to be determined. And this is the rest. Now, I haven't even checked in here yet. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, Lord have mercy. Well, it was a start. Still got a lot to do, guys. All right, well, I just wanted to do a short little stream here, show you guys what's going on, and explain to you why it's I haven't been able to post any content for a while. It's purely because of just moving. I'm moving. I got a lot of stuff that I got to do also for just my work to try and earn money, and I also have just more moving to do. I got to clean this entire apartment today, and then we still have to move a whole lot of stuff. I mean, we haven't even gotten all the shoes yet. I still have to do this bathroom. My room is 95% of the way done. Most of it's throwaway stuff. So there's that. So I got, we're making progress, guys. We're making progress. The big thing is this, and I'll show you guys. So this is getting taken to the new house. This is like a brand new wardrobe. Going to be taken. That's the wife. So you guys get a quick glimpse of the wife. Quick glimpse. That was 10 years ago, believe it or not. That was when we got married. Got to still clear out a lot of this. This is all stuff that's being taken back with us. And then we got to clear out the pantry. We got to clear out the pantry. So clear out this. The new house is much more minimalistic. All this is gone. Actually, that's probably the best option, is to open up all of these. Open up all of the cabinetry. Throw away, throw away, throw away, throw away, throw away. More throw away. And throw away. So that's empty. Keep, because that's for the apartment itself. Gotta throw away the stuff in the sink. We got, that is all emptied out. We got this all emptied out. This all emptied out. Gotta do that. Throw away that shit. We gotta get custom soil out. We gotta throw this crap away. So all these mats. Gotta wipe up all of this crap. So I gotta mop this, spray it off. Luckily we have a hose right there, so we'll be able to spray it off. Throw away all this old cleaning supplies. Aside of like, so actually like clean, in terms of like actual how far away we are from done, we're already basically moved in. Like 95% of our stuff is moved in. We got about 5%. This is the big thing. This is going to give us a lot of space in our new apartment with, in terms of just storage. Like we need the storage. That needs to be moved along with those drawers that I showed in the baby's room. And then just a few like knickknacks got to get taken over. And then the rest of it's just throwing away all this crap and then like cleaning the house, like just wiping it down. We just have to leave it in like semi-livable condition when we leave. So anyways, guys, gotta get going.